Hello, Cancers, my lovely little grabbies. I hope you guys are doing well. You may or may not know, but there is a full moon and lunar eclipse in Cancer on this coming Friday. So keep that in mind. You might want to keep yourself at home. Try not to get into fights, okay? Keep a LP, low profile, Cancers. I love y'all. You guys are tough and super soft, and I love you. All right, so let's go ahead and get into your reading. This particular reading is going to be about you and someone else, okay? You determine who that person is. It could be a love interest or it could be someone else, okay? Not all messages are going to resonate with everyone. It's impossible. I'm reading for hundreds of people, hundreds of Cancers, right? So if you're watching this, and you feel like it resonates, then it resonates. And if it's not your reading, it's not your month, it's not your month. It's okay. This does happen. This is normal. You can check out your moon, rising, and Venus sign as well once I get those videos up if you want to do that, or any other beautiful tarot reader on YouTube. There's lots of great ones, okay? So I think that don't get stuck on if I say masculine or feminine. We all have masculine or feminine energy. So don't get caught up in that, okay? What else do I have for y'all? I think that's it. So with all that being said, let's get started, okay? All right, Cancers. Let's find out what is the current situation between you and your person of interest at this time. Or partner. I typically say partner. You just take it how you want to, okay? Oh, Spirit, what is going on with Cancer and their partners at this time? Okay, I got 4 cards, so I'm taking them. Oh, we got the Fool card. It's coming out for everybody. It seems like there's some anxiety with you guys, though. You could be dealing with an air sign, Aries, or Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. Although I feel like this Queen of Swords has something to do with you. But I do feel like there's some anxiety. There is a need for meditation. There's, with regards to this relationship, there is a need to slow down. I feel like one or the other of you possibly took a step or took a risk without thinking too much about the cost of what that risk would be, or like any consequences. Because of the way that the cards are placed, I get the impression that someone with the Fool, someone started something new, possibly something new with you, but they jumped off with 2 feet. They didn't necessarily take your feelings into consideration, or even where you might be coming from, because of this Queen of Swords that I'm looking at next to it, okay? So it does seem to me like one or the other of you, I heard lie, okay? Somebody could have lied without thinking about the consequences, right? They could have been busted in their lie, and, this is keeping them up at night. I also have energy here of somebody juggling 2 people. That could be, if you're dating right now, Cancer, this could be you dating 2 people, or the person that you're seeing is dating 2 people. But I definitely get this feeling somebody kind of stepped on you and you did not react very well. But I don't mean step on you like in a negative way. I think they just ran over you or didn't take your feelings or into consideration. They might have made you feel like a stepping stone into another relationship, okay? I'm getting that as well. So let's get further into this, Cancer. Let's see how they are feeling about you, because definitely we'll get more information as the reading continues. Spirit, how's Cancer feeling about their partner at this time? Ooh, 10 of Cups. You got a lot of love for this person. 10 of Cups. Oh, the Lovers in reverse, more air, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I feel like you made a decision, possibly you've made a decision to set someone free, Cancer. Or you made a decision possibly not from your heart, more head over heart, because you prefer to stay safe and solid rather than taking a risk. Although your partner is more of a risk taker. You are in this reading, I think you're okay where you're at emotionally. I feel like you're good emotionally, but with the Lovers in reverse, I feel like you probably made a decision, but there's a part of your heart that's still like, oh, maybe I made the wrong decision, but I am feeling emotionally full now that I've made this decision. I feel loving, caring, and generous. Okay, there's a lot of nurturing here with the Queen of Pentacles. It also feels like you could have been with someone that was draining you financially as well. And the decision that you made to maybe separate yourself from this person or at least take a break you could kind of be sitting in your throne right now, because we got a couple queens, and the queens are just speaking to me about you for whatever reason. It doesn't matter if you're a man watching this, okay? So, yeah. That's interesting. Let me go ahead and clarify the Lovers in reverse. What is this decision about that Cancer made? With regards to love, please. With regards to, okay. Yeah, 5 of Swords in reverse. You no longer wanted to be in a situation that made you feel like you were on the losing end of something. Like you were losing something. I mean, this person could actually have taken your money, not stolen it. I'm not really getting that, but I'm getting more like, you made a decision to separate yourself, at least emotionally. And I'm talking about you could still be sitting next to someone in your living room and separate from them emotionally. Although I know that might be a little harder for you, Cancer. I'm an Aquarius moon, so I'm very good at detaching. However, I get the feeling that you just sort of emotionally brought your energy in instead of allowing it to be drained, because you are right now, maybe you're in this Capricorn energy right now, and you're thinking about your future and other people's future and solidly putting your feet on the ground. Okay. All right. Let's see how your partner is feeling about you. Okay, wow. We've got a whole different set of cards for your partner here. I think they've been wanting to hear from you. Could be dealing with a Taurus. I think they've been wanting to hear from you, and I feel like they're moping about. They're not getting the messages that they want. Yeah, this definitely could be someone that has drained you emotionally, Cancer, and you guys can't have that. I mean, you can, but you have to protect yourself. Being as empathic as you are, you guys are sponges, They're wanting to hear messages from you, and you're not giving them. You're kind of being quiet now, because I feel like I get the impression that somebody crossed a line with you, and you stood your ground, and you said no. And because of that, you created some type of wall that went up, but not in a bad way, in a constructive way. Okay, this is a constructive distance. You can still love someone, but not be taking in their energy all the time. And this looks like an energy drainer. Big time. Look at these cards. 5 of Cups in the upright. 8 of Wands in reverse. 3 of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this person could have screwed up. Okay, they could have cheated on you, or you found out that they were seeing someone else, and maybe that wasn't against the rules if you were dating, but it's still kind of, this person is in a funk. They feel like, yeah, I get the feeling that they feel defeated. They feel like they didn't quite make the grade, and it's sort of like they're actually receiving consequences for their behavior with you, where in the past maybe they didn't have consequences for their behavior. Because I think Cancer, you kind of, in this reading, it feels like you stood up for yourself and you said, no, this is not going to happen going further. Okay, I'm not going to let you into my sacred space, into my sacred shell. I always think about Cancers in their shells, you know, and your shell is a sacred place. You guys have a lot of nurturing energy as well. So it's very easy for Cancers to be, you know, people perceive them incorrectly and feel like they can take advantage of you. And I feel like in this instance, it didn't happen this time. It may have happened in the past, but maybe you got tired of juggling, got tired of the games, wised up to it, okay? And your partner here is, I mean, they're sad that they're not hearing from you or from someone. Communication has at least slowed down if it hasn't stopped entirely. Okay. We do have the Hierophant in reverse, so I'm going to go ahead and get a clarifier for this Hierophant in reverse. Why do we have this Hierophant in reverse, please? What is this about? It could just be like they're ignoring their own heart, their own spirituality, their own. They might be just caught up in something came out. Some kind of secret was revealed. This could be about maybe you possibly had a commitment toward them and then discovered that now you're no longer going to commit to them because they weren't quite committing to you. All right. And now listen, the Three of Swords, this feels kind of third party, but it doesn't necessarily feel like a cheating energy. It feels more like they put something or someone above you for the last time, before you for the last time. It's like, you need to start putting me first. You need to make me important in your life if you want me to be in it. And I just feel like that's the situation that we're dealing with right now. And your person is regretting it, okay? But they're not quite apologetic yet, okay? I don't see an apology coming. What I see is self, pity, some self-pity and some pain. All right. Secret came out, and now they're really having to face their own moral battles and really look at what they've done with you for you to cut them off in the way that you have, whatever way that is. Okay. I'm not really clear on which way. It could be emotionally. It could be just literally like, I'm blocking you. It could be like your intimate relationships have suffered. This could be a friend as well, you guys, okay? So that's kind of where we're at. Let's look at, what do I want to do? Where are we taking this next? Let's look at blocks. 10 of Wands, you're tired of it. It's too much. It's just too much of a burden. It's not worth it anymore. King of Swords in reverse. This is someone that's being somewhat selfish and someone that's being lofty. This is about like thinking that you, it could be like arrogance. Like thinking that somebody that interrupts you all the time because your ideas don't feel, or what you have to say doesn't seem as important to them as what they want to say. This is somebody that's into themselves. And we have strength here. Strength as a block is going to be interesting. There's a lot of energy drain. And I think you are fortifying yourself and you are re-energizing yourself. You're going into your shelf so that you can powerfully, as an empath, you can re-up your power, your self-discipline, your own power, whatever that could be. Right now it's all about power, Cancer. And this could feel overwhelming to either you or your partner because of the Strength card here. This is the Leo card. But when I see this in the position that it's in, it's almost like, bullying isn't going to work anymore. Okay. Using words that manipulate, using words that might, push your buttons isn't working anymore. Okay. And it's too much of a burden. It's too much of a burden. So you've got someone that's being somewhat arrogant here, and they think they know better. And by you setting a boundary or setting some distance, Cancer, you've really given this person a lot to think about. All right. What is the most likely outcome here? I've been trying to stay away from advice, but let's see what the most likely outcome is, and then we might look at advice. We'll see. Knight of Swords in reverse. So again, with the air, got a lot of air couple energy here. So you could be dealing with masculine and feminine energies of an air sign. I love the Knight of Swords, so I'm going to use it in reverse. So I think that means there can be a continuation of someone trying to outsmart you, but they're not as powerful as they were before. Seven of Swords in reverse. Okay, I knew this was going to happen. I don't know why. I just knew it because we got the Five of Swords. I don't know why the Fives and the Seven of Swords always want to come out together. Okay, basically what this card is theft. Okay, but it's in reverse. So because it's in reverse, I feel like you started this process when you put up your boundary with the Five of Swords in reverse. Okay, so you put up your boundary, and so you are now blocking this person from stealing or draining your energy. And last but not least, the Three of Wands in reverse. I do feel like this is going to cause you, again, some anxiety because, you know, there's a little bit of fear when you put up a boundary, whether that person's going to stick around and respect the boundary or they're just going to disappear. That can also make you feel like you're not worthwhile, Cancer. And understand that that has nothing to do with your worth. You determine your own worth, okay? You accept yourself, all parts of yourself, good and bad. And when you put that boundary up, okay, you're making that strong determination that the people I'm going to allow into my energy and the people that I'm going to allow into my life are going to respect me for having boundaries. They're going to be willing to work with you, okay? Because relationship is work, and it can't all be one-sided. It can't all be just you, okay? And then, of course, with the Three of Wands in reverse, I feel like, you know, let me clarify the Three of Wands in reverse. I'm getting a couple different. Why do we have this Three of Wands in reverse for advice for, oh my goodness, for Cancer? Princess of Pentacles and the Empress. I think, okay, for some of you, although you set up this boundary, although you put up this thing so that you can take better care of yourself, there is a part of you that also is feeling very creative and erotic, is what I'm getting. Balanced out by the Princess of Discs. It's sort of like, where do I find the safety and the crazy? Where do I find the creativity and the safety? Where is the balance here? And your plans are changing because you're getting messages about grounding, and this is good. This is a good time for it. This is a very earth energy time. And I don't know why I heard erotic, but I did just hear that. So that's what that is. So that can kind of change your path and change your way a bit. Okay, I'm going to check the bottom of the deck. And we have Death. So this is part of a transformation. This is also a Scorpio card, dealing with the Scorpio. This could indicate the end of a relationship, guys. It really can. Okay. Or it could also indicate a transformation, a massive transformation and shift within you. But I kind of already see that because you're putting up a boundary with somebody where you didn't before. Okay. That's what the cards are telling me. So this is a beautiful thing because the overall vibe of this is the Death card really should come before the Fool, because you really have to end it and transform it to start a new cycle and do things differently. Otherwise, you're going to start another cycle and just do the same damn thing over and over again. But I feel like this is something new for you. I feel like you guys feel powerful. This is what I'm getting. And I love it for you, Cancer. I'm really happy to see this. I know you might be struggling with a little bit of confusion, a little bit of like, okay, now what do I do? Now what do I do? Because after you've set your boundary, there's nothing you can do but to sit there and wait for that person to either respect it or not. Because I'm not saying wait. You don't have to wait. But you don't have any control whether they do or not. Okay? And you might have the urge to take it back. Because it's more comfortable. You might have the urge to say, okay, I told this person to no longer do this to me, and I kind of want to take it back because I really want to see this person. I'm going to leave that up to you. I know that that is part of you. But you guys are looking at things differently, and you are looking at protecting yourself differently. And you guys are very powerful in your quietness, in your empathy. People are very obtuse when it comes to recognizing how much power a Cancer can truly have. Cancer does represent the mother of the deck. So, you can be quiet, okay? You can be fiercely loving and loyal, but you're strong. You're strong as fuck, Cancer. So strong, even though you may not feel like it. So draw on your strength going forward and continue to be true to yourself. I'm proud of you guys. If this resonated with you, let me know down in the comments below. Please drop a like because I do need to get these videos out to more people. And happy Cancer full moon coming up on Friday. All right. And I hope you have a great rest of your January. I believe I'm doing a live reading on the 10th. I haven't worked out the details. It's probably going to have to be a little later in the evening. It will be a live reading, so keep an eye out for that. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell if you enjoyed this reading. Hit the bell until it shakes if you want to get all notifications so you don't miss anything at Moonlit Taroscope, okay? Also, check out my new Facebook group page. We are building a little community there. It's a fantastic place, and I'll have a little extra content in there for you as well. Also easier to share your videos with friends on Facebook. So please check out my group there. All right. I love you guys and have a great January. I am actually proud of you. I'm a proud of you reading. Okay. Love you.